The Expanse Season 4 Episode 7. We are back with Episode 7, y'all, and a lot happened in the last episode. Man, a lot happened in that last episode. If you guys do hear strange noises in the background, it's Sunday, you know. I can't control the noise in the background. But that being said, we're here with episode 7 of season 4. This one's called A Shot in the Dark, and we're only 3 episodes away from starting season 5. And Flip and Berm did confirm that there is a season 6, and season 6 has finished, so we can just go straight binging through that once we're done with season 5. Because sometimes I don't like watching shows like episode per episode, like we watch it once and now we gotta wait till next week. Although there will be some shows that I am gonna start watching like that, like any new shows that are out that you guys would like to recommend me start watching. I might start watching Westworld. Someone actually tweeted this to me on my Twitter account and asked me to start watching Westworld, so I might you guys might see that soon. Ozark, I don't know. Ozark is I don't know how to explain it, but not sure if I can react to Ozark because like I said, not copyright strikes, but the copyright claims on Ozark is a bit of a nightmare as well. I figured out a way to work around the whole copyright issue with the Expanse now, which is good. But yeah, Ozark, I'm not sure if I'll be able to react to any more Ozark seasons, which I do apologize for. That's why you guys haven't really seen any uploads from the Ozark side. But yeah, I'm gonna keep trying to like react to other shows as well, like shows that I haven't watched before. Like Westworld is one of them. I know it came out around about the same time as Game of Thrones, I think, because someone had said like it was like the people who made Game of Thrones made Westworld. I don't know, something like that. But yeah, I'll start reacting to that soon. But we're still on the Expanse. I'm gonna continue reacting to the Expanse, so we're gonna try and get through these seasons. Well, not as quick as we can, because I'm trying to enjoy every moment, every episode of the Expanse. What happened in episode 6 last time? In episode 6, yeah, there was like these strange little exploding pellets. Well, it wasn't really exploding. It was like the fuel pellets were like freezing up. So the Rocinante and what's the other ship's called that's outside of planet Elis couldn't land to pick up Mercury and the Belters for them to escape from the ultimate disaster that was coming their way. This explosion was caused by the proto-molecule. It was confirmed. Well, Flip and Burn confirmed it. Thanks again, shout outs to you. Like, yeah, he confirmed that it was the proto-molecule. Yeah, it was the proto-molecule that that's causing all these problems, and it was like a reactor explosion, a reactor malfunction is what you said that went wrong or something, and with the explosion, and I'm trying to remember everything you said now, and that's what caused basically the whole tsunami thing and everything that was heading towards Holden and them. So yeah, what else happened? Yeah, Marco, oh, that boy slippery. That man slippery. Like, he's a smooth talker. I said this in one of my thumbnails. He's a smooth talker. He's like Jack Sparrow in a way. He talked his way out of trouble, and then he just went and did some more stuff. Like, there's just this little video footage of him just lurking behind the corner on another ship already. This dude is just starting trouble everywhere he goes, and he was responsible for the Sojourner heading towards Earth. So in a way, I guess Avasarala did do the right thing in doing what she did. Whether or not there was innocent people on there, I still don't know. But Avasarala kind of did do a good thing by stopping the Sojourner from making it to Earth. Because like my boy Marco was behind this, and yeah, the was it the Tripoli? The Tripoli was at the inners. they like boarded Drummer and Ashford's ship, and I think they were on the Behemoth, and they made demands and stuff. They were like, because you guys couldn't handle Marco, we're taking over from here. We're gonna keep close watch over you guys now. They're basically babysitting Drummer and Ashford now to see if the OPA is bringing their side of it in everything that's going down. So yeah, that's gonna be interesting to see what happens there. But yeah, Marco is causing all sorts of problems, and then we got Bobby. I mean, I'm like you did say it's cool to call her Gunny still because that's the rank she earned and deserved. I'm gonna try to start calling her Bobby though, because like everyone knows her as Bobby. I do remember like someone like way back when, and like I think it was season 2 or season 3 where someone asked me why I'm calling her Gunny and not Bobby, but we did kind of explain why. Well, you explained I think someone else explained as well, and then and I explained as well why I called her Gunny at that time. But yeah, I'm gonna try and call her Bobby if I can, because yeah, that's currently what everyone knows her as in this season and within the show. Like, she's known as Bobby Draper, and not many people are calling her Gunny right now. So I'm gonna try and call her Bobby if I can. It's gonna be interesting to see what goes down there, because they performed a little heist. They infiltrated this base or something, and this little white-haired girl, I forgot her name. She's always causing problems. She's always hating on my girl Bobby. She's always hating on my girl Bobby. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see the what goes down between them two, because I feel like she's gonna cause problems still. Like, she's always hating. She's like a jealous little sister or something. Or maybe, you never know. Maybe they're gonna turn out to be like Diogo and Miller were. At first they were like, well, I don't know. They weren't that close in the beginning because Miller was still in full cop mode, and Diogo was just someone trying to get some water, and Miller was like, stay away from Te Aqua. That will always stay with me, that lingo that Miller used at that time. But yeah, maybe Bobby and this, what's the white-haired girl's name? I'm, as you guys can see, I'm not good with names. Like, when it comes to like remembering names, I'm not good, unless you're like a main character that's been like in it for a while. Like Ashford. Like, if Ashford wasn't in it for this long, I probably wouldn't have remembered Ashford. But yeah, this girl has been giving my girl Gunny nothing but problems, always hating and like just super jealous. But ooh, Gunny was looking good in that last episode. My thirst game was strong in that last episode. But yeah, so yeah, they did this little heist thing anyway, and they hired some other guy. This guy said he had like the codes to get in, and like it backfired. This dude's codes was not working, so Gunny was like, I'll try and I can go like some back route entrance and like destroy the hydraulics so it makes the doors easier to open. So she did that. But she only had like a limited amount of oxygen, so when she went around the back, she did all that, and she was running low on oxygen. And there was a witness who was about to call out like a SOS, just like to alarm the people whose base they were breaking into, just to alarm the authorities, basically, that there was crime going down. But Gunny passed out. When she awoke, the dude was already like knocked out, had some tape around his eyes and his mouth. Whether the call went out or not, I don't know. That's still the question. But hopefully it didn't, and hopefully they do successfully pull off this heist. But I feel like some sort of super cop is gonna try and figure out who did this heist and who's covering the tracks, because you got this cop dude that's working with them, and he's like the mastermind behind everything. And I feel like another super cop is gonna figure this out. The lady who interrogated Gunny in the beginning of this season, when she was still in like working and stuff, like there was this lady who interrogated her and asked her about like who snapped this dude's neck or something. I feel like she might reappear and she might start putting a whole bunch of pieces together. And unfortunately, my girl Roberta Draper is caught up in the middle of this. So hopefully, hopefully that lady doesn't get involved. Hopefully, I'm kind of hoping that Bobby does expose this little crime syndicate from the inside. Like she's just playing them. I hope that's what's going down. She's just like kind of undercover, but she has to gain their trust at the same time. Her little boyfriend wants in on whatever she's in on, but I don't think Bobby wants him to be a part of this, because they had this nice little hotel room that they had booked and stuff because she was getting that moolah, that money, and he was like, "Ooh, I want in on whatever you're in on. Just put in a good word for me." And she's like, "Yeah, we'll see." But I hopefully she doesn't, because dude seems like a cool dude at the moment. Whether I trust him or not, I don't know yet. Like I only know bits and pieces of him. He seems like a good dude, but I don't know if for all I know, he could be like the big boss behind everything. The boss above the boss, like that's performed the heist and stuff. But anyway, yeah. Hopefully he's a good dude. Hopefully, because like I don't want to see my girl Bobby hurt. Because if she hurt, she gonna go full Rick on people. Rick from Walking Dead. But anyway, what else happened? Yeah, the major storm hit on planet Elis. It first like arrived as an earthquake, like the little earthquake, and then the shockwave hit, and that shockwave hit with like damaging force. Because the doctor chick had not left yet because she had something in her eye. There was like a bit of like a dust molecule or something in her eye. It was like a greenish like bacteria or something. So she was getting her all the medical equipment together so she can like go huddle up with the rest of the group and help them out because everyone went to the ruins. They went to go hide in the ruins. And Holden went to go grab her. The shockwave went off and it just did this damaging force, and which killed a few folk in the people that remained behind in New Terra. But yeah, the flood eventually came, and it was nerve-wracking because I was like telling Holden to hurry up. Like he was trying to push this door thing up. It was like using leverage because it wouldn't shut, so the others were pulling from the inside trying to get this thing to shut, and Holden was outside pushing this thing up with all of his strength, and yet all you could see was this water just rushing towards him. And they're pretty much stuck in there now because he did make it in time, because he did say to Naomi and Alex, he's not dying down here today. And like I said, with this group, there's always trouble around the corner. But yeah, we're here with Expanse. Oh, and the other thing, Murtry is up to no good. He asked Amos, his little girlfriend, like, when push comes to shove, it's us or them. So you gotta choose. Like, you gotta kill these people off, the Belters, so that there's more room and stuff for us when we leave. And don't let Holden and Amos get in the way. And she was like, yeah, I'm down for it. I'll do whatever. Like she's a ride or die for Murtry or something. But yeah, that's the only other thing that happened in episode 6. Like I said, it was an interesting episode. But we're here with season 4 of The Expanse, episode 7, A Shot in the Dark. Let's get into this. There's a little boy down here as well that's got the little germ in his eye.
Stop. There's enough for all of us.
Why do I feel like there's gonna be a whole little mutiny down here? Like, this lady ain't always gonna be in charge, and somehow Murtry's gonna take advantage of that.
Scopes are still showing an ocean sitting on top of you.
So how long until we get back to the surface?
I can't tell for sure, but Not for a couple of days at least.
Yeah, I figured as
We'll
much.
be down here for a while then.
Can we go back up to the surface?
Not yet. Waters receding slower than we thought. Listen, I'm doing everything I can.
What can we do to help you?
What does she expect to do? There's water up there. It's water world up there. Like, unless you can make some rafts or something, that's the only other thing they can do to like surface up there. But at the moment, like Naomi said, it's like Atlantis up there. They're still stuck in an ocean.
My wife's a medtech. She mentioned she saw a child with an eye infection a few days ago.
So that little boy was responsible for people getting slowly infected? That little kid that, because I saw a little kid that was down here. The little kid that Holden found.
Our purifiers are at 100% and we have 4.5 cases of emergency rations.
Good. Be ready.
I've already seen them eyeballing our gear.
Yeah, they jumped us once. They're gonna do it again.
Man, these guys are gonna fall like flies out the sky if they don't find a solution soon.
We're going to reroute the batteries from the light shuttles to power the Bob's thrusters.
This perimeter of moons is the boundary for this fusion shutdown.
Expanse was easily deterred. It was not as easily avoidable for the victims of the hijacking. The OPA leadership failed me. The safety of this planet and its people is my sacred responsibility. I sound incompetent. With someone's head on a spike is how I should have addressed it.
I thought you came across as honest and open man.
The person who says nothing when nobody asks a fucking question.
They really got my girl Avasarala out here stressing.
Gao is within 3 points.
It could have been a lot worse.
Get the fuck out, both of you.
I think you're overreacting.
Of course I am.
You were honest with the people. There's no bad judgment there.
Fucking stop it.
I don't like to see you like this.
Avasarala is stressing a bit, like I think she's panicking low key because Nancy Gao's catching up. But I think both of them would be a good like replacement of the other, like for leading the people basically, like on Earth, like and making executive decisions for certain things. Because Nancy Gao wants to do good as well, and as Avasarala wants to do the same thing. I feel like they just need to work together, you know?
This was taken days ago aboard the Pazuza, a Belter freighter out of Palace Station. Black Site had confirmed the ID.
There he goes.
Marco often travels on freighter ships for anonymity.
Uses passengers as human shields.
What are our options?
On your order, the Raskolnikov can destroy the freighter with a missile strike in a matter of minutes. A tactical marine strike. Raskolnikov will fire a precision railgun shot in order to take out the ship's drive.
If we could put this terrorist on trial, we could make an example out of him for any other Belters. I want both strike options on the table.
I think a tactical strike will be a better attack, because like I remember in like season 2 or season 1 they had like this tactical strike that where they like shot a hole in the side and like infiltrated, where at the time I didn't know who was who. I think it was like the Martians that attacked at that time, and they found Holden and them like aboard the ship that Julian Mao used to be on. So I think, yeah, a tactical strike would be better than just a straight out wiping a ship out.
You said your ghost friend has been turning on these ancient machines here.
Yeah. Unless Miller comes back, I don't think there's anything I can do.
I've examined nearly everyone here. We are all infected.
So they're eating away at our eyes.
Yes, they probably will end up eating away at our eyes. Also, we're all living in each other's pockets, so everything is going to spread more easily. You don't seem to be infected.
This is Holden we're talking about. He's got Miller in his head. Of course he's not infected. Plus this man's got radiation in his system because he survived what happened on Eros. Maybe that's the key to this whole eye situation. Whereas Amos would have it in his eyes. Yeah, I figured as much.
Why are you sitting all by yourself? Your parents made sure you made it though.
But they're not here anymore.
No, they're not. What happened to your eyes?
Green stuff got in them.
Fucking thief! You not do nothing!
You tried to steal our water!
Get back to your post, that's an order. Go!
Mercury's playing some sort of game here. He's trying to play favorites with people that can be useful to helping. He's only gonna save the people that can prove of some use to them.
Not unless I can find the reason that you seem to be immune. You're being given knowledge and answers that humans have only dreamt about. I have traveled billions of kilometers to be the first exobiologist to study. You, on the other hand, are the only person in human history with a direct line of communication.
I'd be annoyed, yeah, after all the stuff that Holden went through.
Any scientist would kill to change places with you.
That's not the best thing to say, unless you've experienced all the stuff that Holden went through. Like, I'm talking season 1, 2, and 3. It's not a gift. It's a curse in its own weird little way. It is a gift to know what's going on ahead of time and like what does what, but it's also a curse in its own way.
Have you been seeing green spots in your eyes?
Yeah?
It's much worse. Maybe a day before everyone goes blind. I'm working on a treatment, so hopefully that doesn't happen. I need your help, making sure everyone stays calm.
They better not make my boy Amos go blind. I will not be happy. Can I have my boy Amos walking out here like Daredevil or something?
Achilles was the greatest of warriors. So Ulysses tries to bend and defeat him.
All I ever see is Brad Pitt and Orlando Bloom. Orlando Bloom shooting at Brad Pitt in the Achilles tendon.